What's up, my fellow Doncicians? I'm theLUKAshow. Welcome to the Luka Show. And Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy 2021. I'm sure a lot of us are thrilled that 2020 is over. For me, 2020 in terms of the hobby was an incredible year of growth, excitement, some concern, but for the most part, it was one heck of a ride. A year I'm still scratching my head, and I think you guys know what I mean when it comes to some of the prices that we have seen and just the influx of investors, some collectors, and just capital in general. A lot of that coming from card funds chasing some of the biggest cards out there in the market. But for me, 2021, I am optimistic, right? Rupture my Achilles here at the end of 2020. I am optimistic, excited to come back from this injury, to be able to play basketball with my boys again. All of these things I look forward to. It's going to be work. I think that's something that is a given, that we're all going to have to work, grind to make the best of this year. So it starts with attitude. And this episode, I'm going to let you guys know what my top 3 goals are for the year 2021. And I really like goals. I did this last year. Kyle from Wax Museum Podcast had me on for a little segment a year ago, along with 3 other collectors, talking about our 3 goals for the year. And with the magic of Mr. Scribbles, I can pop up these 3 goals right here, see how I did. Yeah, not the best. I could have done better. But at least I got one of those out. 1.5, maybe I would say. So this year, gonna do it again. I really like this over, let's say, resolutions, where it's always like, oh, eat better, exercise, lose weight, blah, blah, blah. This one, it really gives me 3 actionable items. And then each one, I like to really break it down. So I give myself the steps necessary to accomplish these goals. So let's get into it. Let's take a look at my top 3 goals for this year. All right, so goal number 1 of 2021, it is a goal that I had last year and kind of half-assed, and that is cleaning up my PC, selling off all the cards that I don't need. And yesterday, I went through my PC and or not my PC, but all my cards, and started taking out all the cards that I don't need. And, last year what happened, I had certain cards that I had said that I was going to sell here, but I started trying to time the market a little too much, got a little too tricky, and then once the off season hit, I put a halt to selling off any of my stuff. But, sometimes you just need to sell these cards. You need to get the funds and then purchase something else with it. And so I need to stop worrying about timing things just so perfectly. And going through this, I got some random stuff, guys. I got Pascal Siakams, I got Aaron Gordons, I've got Kawhis, I've got, some Tyler Heroes still, I've got Morants, tons of Westbrooks, tons of different Westbrooks, gold prisms, autos, rookie autos, just Topps Chrome, more golds. I've got Luke Kennard, some of the bad pickups I've had. Luke Kennards, Dennis Smith Jr.'s, just move on from. Just sell these guys, right? Project 20s that I have way too much of. Yes, I fell for Project 20 there. I got redemptions. I've got these Jordan cards from, the 10-year Commemorative that I bought a ton of. These are actually pretty cool, though. I'm not going to sell these. But, you know what? I'll give one of these away to one of you guys. Mr. Scribbles, figure out a way to give out one of these. The point is, I have way too much stuff. I need to sell off all this stuff and stop trying to time the market. Just get this sold and have the funds so I can then pick up a card that I really want. All right, goal number 2, it really has a lot to do with the success of goal number 1, selling off all the unnecessary stuff, is to pick up a grail. Now, we hear this a lot. We've heard a lot about consolidating and picking up grails, and it's something that a lot of you guys do. I'm going to get a little bit more specific here. Yes, this is the Luka Show. Yes, I collect Curry and Luka, but the GOAT for me, the one that got me into basketball cards from baseball cards, is Michael Jordan. And I just can't deny that is my GOAT, forever GOAT. And I don't have enough Jordans. So I've sold off a bunch of sealed wax. I'm selling off all these things, gather up all that money. I'm going to go after a big Jordan card, a grail. And specifically, the one that I really want is his exquisite limited logos, either 03 or 04, 04, 05, even another year. Just because I want a game used, I want a auto of Jordan to have and hold, and to have, you know, that signature piece, that signature Jordan piece that I can have in my PC. So that is the goal. Last year, I had a few big cards on my list. I had the Luka Gold Optic or Prism. I was able to pick up the Optic, and that was like the pickup of the year for me. And number 2 was the Steph Curry RPA, the National Treasures RPA, where I had a chance. I was in negotiations and just fell short in terms of the amount of cash that I could put together in the deal. It was going to be a cash and trade. Someone else had more cash, and I lost out on that. And now, you know, the ship has sailed most likely for the Curry RPA, the Luka Gold Prism. These cards have just shot up at an incredible rate over the last 6 months. So very, very likely that I missed my chance on that. And hopefully I won't miss my chance on a big Jordan card like his exquisite limited logos. So that is my second goal. A lot of it depends on the success of that first goal, but there it is, picking up a big MJ card. Don't hate me, Doncicians. All right, so my third goal in the hobby has to do with the Luka Show. Now, last year when I made my top 3, I wasn't making videos, and it honestly wasn't anywhere in my mind. It hadn't even crossed my mind to make videos. But in June of last year, I started making videos, made 20 plus videos, and thank you to all of you guys that subscribed. It's been a blast. And so my goal for next year, or I'm sorry, this year, 2021, is to make 40 plus videos. Hopefully I get up to 50, but pretty much do one video a week for you guys, a few breaks here and there, and give away more Luka Doncic cards, memorabilia, jerseys than I ever have before. Let's go over $10,000 of Luka Doncic stuff I'll give away. And that's right, this channel isn't monetized. I'm not making any money off this channel, so this is just a gift from me to you guys for watching, for tolerating me talk about myself and my collection. And, you know, for you guys who haven't really watched much of this channel, it really is, you know, coming along for the ride and seeing how I collect, you know, collecting from my perspective. And so please come join me 2021, see how it's like collecting this upcoming year, because it's going to be different. And there are a lot of unknowns how the hobby is going to unfold this year, you know, after last year, which was a historic year in many ways. So hope you guys, and actually, before I sign off, let me say I wrote a new article for the Basketball Card Fanatic. If you haven't checked that out, please reach out to Adam at the Real 27 Guy. And just one of the best content that you can consume if you love basketball cards. If you love the hobby, you got to check it out. Reach out to him to subscribe. Him, Black Griffin Cards have just done amazing things with that magazine. And it's one of the things that I really look forward to each and every month. So go check that out. I wrote a piece about my Curry Golds, my Curry Gold Prisms. I couldn't write 2 Doncic pieces in a row. I also wrote a Luka Doncic piece for the very first issue of the Basketball Card Fanatic. So you can buy all of them if you haven't read any of them. So please support the Basketball Card Fanatic. Trust me, you guys are going to love it. Anyways, Happy New Year's, everybody. Peace out.